Peppa Pig. Peppa loves our planet. It was Love Our Planet Week at Playgroup. Peppa and her friends were very excited. "Welcome, children," said Madame Gazelle, pointing to a picture of the world. "This is Earth, the planet we live on." "Wow!" gasped the children. "The little things we do to look after our planet can make a big difference," continued Madame Gazelle. "Can anybody think of some things we can do to help?" "Recycle," cried Peppa. "Use less water," said Pedro Pony. "Grow our own snacks," squeaked Rebecca Rabbit. "Walk, not drive," said Zoe Zebra. "Save electricity," barked Danny Dog, switching off the light. "All excellent ideas," said Madame Gazelle. "Well done, but let's turn the lights back on for now, Danny, so we can see." "Okay," said Danny. "Now, children, I'd like you each to make a Love Our Planet scrapbook at home," said Madame Gazelle. "You can fill it with all the things you do to help look after our planet and then bring it in for show and tell." "Ooh!" gasped Peppa and her friends excitedly. They loved making scrapbooks and they loved show and tell. At home time, Daddy Pig arrived with Peppa and George's scooters. "Can we scooter home every day, Daddy?" asked Peppa. "It will be better for our planet if we don't use the car." "Great idea, Peppa," said Daddy Pig. "I love scootering." Daddy Pig raced off and Peppa and George scootered after him. "Wait for us, Daddy!" cried Peppa. When they got home, Peppa and George helped Mummy and Daddy Pig with dinner. "If we put the peelings in the waste bin, Grandpa can use the compost for his garden," said Peppa. "Then he can look after our planet too." "Lovely idea, Peppa," said Mummy Pig. "We can take them to Grandpa tomorrow." The next day, Peppa and George scootered over to Granny and Grandpa Pig's house with the food waste bin. "Thank you, Peppa," said Grandpa Pig, thrilled with his gift. "Over time, these peelings will turn into compost, which will be very fantastic food for my plants and will help my garden grow very nicely." "And it will help look after our planet," said Peppa. Then Grandpa Pig had a surprise. He gave Peppa and George a window box to take home. "These flowers are very important," he explained. "Bees and butterflies love them. We need insects to help plants make seeds." "Thank you, Grandpa," cried Peppa, buzzing around and pretending to be a bee. "I'm a busy bee, looking after our planet. Buzz, buzz," George giggled. When they arrived home from Granny and Grandpa Pig's house, Peppa and George watered their lovely new window box. "Look, George," cried Peppa. "All these bees and butterflies have come to visit our new flowers. We're looking after our planet." After lunch, it was time to pop to the shops. "Daddy, remember to bring some old shopping bags so we don't have to get new ones," said Peppa. "Great idea, Peppa," said Daddy Pig, picking up some shopping bags to reuse. "Right, let's go." Just as they were leaving, George pointed to the light switch. "He wants to turn off the light to look after our planet," explained Peppa. "Thank you, George," said Mummy Pig. I'll do it for you. From now on, your job can be to remind us to turn off the lights." George grinned. He was very happy with his new job. That evening, Peppa and George tidied up and put everything into the right recycling bin. "Let's sing the recycling song," said Peppa. "Recycle, recycle, we're going to recycle tin cans, bottles, newspapers. Recycle, recycle, we're going to recycle." "We'll take everything to Mr. Bull's recycling depot tomorrow," said Mummy Pig. "But there's still one more thing left for us to do today." "Our scrapbooks," cheered Peppa. Peppa and George used some of the cardboard from the recycling bin to make their Love Our Planet scrapbooks. Then they drew and stuck in pictures of all the different things they had done to help look after our planet. "Wow, what lovely scrapbooks," said Daddy Pig. "They're recycled, Daddy," said Peppa proudly. At bedtime, Daddy Pig was the last one to brush his teeth. "Make sure you turn off the tap while you're brushing, Daddy," said Peppa. "That way you won't waste any water." "Slunk slapper," mumbled Daddy Pig through a mouthful of toothpaste. The next morning at playgroup, Peppa, George and their friends showed Madame Gazelle their Love Our Planet scrapbooks. "Fantastic work, children," said Madame Gazelle. "You found lots of ways to look after our planet. I hope you've all learned that when it comes to looking after our planet, every little thing makes a big difference," shouted Peppa and her friends, finishing Madame Gazelle's sentence for her. Peppa, George and their friends love our planet. Everyone loves our planet. The end. Peppa Pig, Recycling Fun. Mr. Bull, the bin man, is collecting the rubbish. It is early in the morning, so he tries to be as quiet as he can. Crash, smash, splash! But Mr. Bull is not very good at being quiet. "Hello, Mr. Bull," snorts Daddy Pig, Peppa and George. "Hello, everyone," says Mr. Bull. Peppa and George are helping to clear up the breakfast things. "We don't put bottles in the rubbish bin. They can be recycled," says Mummy Pig. Soon they have collected enough things, so Peppa and her family set off for the recycle centre. Mummy Pig has the bottles and Peppa has the tin cans. George has the newspapers. "Is everybody ready?" asked Daddy Pig. "Yes," shout Peppa and George. Clink, clink, rattle, rattle, rustle, rustle. Soon they arrive at Miss Rabbit's recycle centre. Miss Rabbit is sitting up high, up inside a big crane. She is busy recycling all the rusty old cars. It is very noisy. "Who knows which bin the bottles go in?" asks Mummy Pig. "The green one," says Peppa. "That's right," snorts Daddy Pig. Clink, clink. "And the cans go in the blue one," says Peppa. "Well done, Peppa," says Mummy Pig. Rattle, rattle. Daddy Pig lifts George up so he can empty the newspapers into the red bin. Rustle, rustle. "Where's our car gone?" asks Daddy Pig. "Stand back!" shouts Miss Rabbit from up above them. Miss Rabbit is about to recycle Peppa's car. "Stop!" shouts Peppa. "Our car isn't old and rusty." "Ha ha, silly me," says Miss Rabbit. "I just love recycling." "So do we," laughs Peppa. "But we also love our little car." The end. Peppa Pig and the Earth Day Adventure. It's Earth Day, and Peppa Pig and her family are ready to celebrate with a visit to the botanical gardens.
Wow! Hooray!
Before they go, Peppa and George sort the recycling. Newspapers go in the red bin, cans go in the blue bin, and bottles go in the green bin.
Vegetable scraps and eggshells go into the compost bin, says Peppa. Grandpa Pig will use the compost in his garden.
Ew, says George. It's time to go, and Daddy Pig has a surprise. An electric car. This car runs on batteries instead of gas. That helps the air stay clean. The car even has a name. It is called Roger. This car can drive itself, says Daddy Pig. Peppa and George look out the window on the way to the botanical gardens.
Look, says Peppa, a windmill.
Ew, says George.
Mr. Bull built a windmill near my school,
says Peppa.
The wind turns the blades and they make electricity.
Whoosh, says George. At the botanical gardens, Peppa and her family meet Miss Rabbit.
Welcome,
she says.
Would you like to see the wildflower garden? Yes, please,
says Peppa.
Look at all the bees,
says Mammy Pig. The bees and flowers help each other. Miss Rabbit tells them.
The bees take pollen from one flower and move it to another one. That helps the flower make seeds which grow into new flowers.
Wow!
Peppa and her family visit the room with cacti and palm trees. Peppa sees a new plant.
What is that?
She says.
That's a Venus flytrap,
Miss Rabbit says.
It eats flies.
Peppa and George watch while the plant eats a fly.
Wow,
says Peppa.
Jump,
says George. The next room is very wet.
This is a rainforest garden,
says Miss Rabbit.
These plants need lots of water.
Miss Rabbit flips a switch and turns on the rain. Next, they head outside to the children's garden, where they find something really special. A muddy puddle. Peppa's friends are visiting the botanical gardens today too.
Hello, Susie Sheep. Hello, Pedro Pony. Hello, Mandy Mouse,
she says. On the way home, Daddy has a rest while Roger drives the car.
Wow!
It's like magic,
says Peppa. Police officers, Panda and Squirrel stop Daddy Pig's car because Daddy Pig doesn't have his hands on the wheel. But it's okay, Roger is driving. Roger shows his driver's license to the officers. It's dark when the family returns home. It has been a great Earth Day.
Will you be all right out here, Roger?
asked Peppa. Oh, yes, says Roger.
Good night, Peppa. Good night, Roger,
says Peppa.
Happy Earth Day.
Hooray!
The end.
Hi kids, did you have fun watching this video? Then like and subscribe for more.